Hey guys, welcome back to OK as Chef. My name is Thompson, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make quick and easy miso soup.
For today's recipe, we're going to be using dried kelp or kombu. This is a dehydrated seaweed. We also have 600 milliliters of water in the pot. The next ingredient is Hondashi. This is going to be our Bonito Soup stock. And then the next one in here is going to be dried shaved skipjack tuna, or we call this Bonito Flakes. While you have your pot boiling, make sure to add the kombu first. And then I actually pre-washed the kombu, so you can choose to pre-wash it or not. I gave it a quick rinse and then I dropped it off into the pot in here. Now the next thing that I'm going to be adding is the Hondashi. This is roughly about 1 teaspoon. The Hondashi can be very, very salty. It has a good amount of sodium in it, so I would recommend not to put too much. So you'll have to kind of figure out how much water you're adding and how much Hondashi you're going to be putting. The next thing is adding the Bonito Flakes. I just like this to be added directly into the water, which now we're going to call this water a Dashi stock. So once you make this mix in here, this is our base. It is going to be your Dashi stock. So the Bonito Flakes, you can add it later if you would like after it's boiling, but I just want to put everything in. It's just so much easier to make this prep, and you know the whole point of this is quick and easy. So just put in everything, let it boil, and then you will have your dashi stock. So once it's boiled, I would say about 10-15 minutes, then strain the dashi stock. Remove all of the kombu and as well as the bonito. Then from this point, you have made the dashi stock, right? So I just kept a little bit because I can use this for other things. Let's say when you're making some omelette, you can add this dashi stock. If maybe you're making some gyudon, you can add this. So it all depends on your approach on what you're going to do with it. So save some because it can be really used for other things later on. Now I'm heating up the pot again, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back the dashi stock because this is going to be the foundation of our miso soup. Now I'm going to take a good spoonful of miso paste. So roughly this amount. You know, if you go too much, it becomes a lot more saltier. You don't want that, and if you put too less, then it will not have that good rich flavor. So it's gonna take a little bit of a adjustment for whenever you're going to make it. I would say put less and then add more slowly. And for me, I've already kind of know how much I want to add. So this is the miso paste that I'm going to be using. It's awase miso. It is going to be a white and red soybean. So white and red has their own different flavor profile as well. If you get a white miso, it's going to be a lighter taste, and then the red miso will be more stronger flavor. So I got both, so I have it kind of like in the middle of the flavoring. So get it to boil once again, and then make sure you stir it properly. Break down the miso into the soup. Make sure there is no more clumps of miso because this is final. This is going to be your miso soup. Have it boiled once again, and once it's done boiling, then that's it. Turn off the heat, and now you can serve your miso soup. Personally, I just like drinking mine like this, plain. You can add tofu. You can add a wakame seaweed, which is a dried shredded seaweed. So typically when you go to restaurants, you're going to get the wakame seaweed as well as tofu. So hopefully this recipe is easy to follow. Hopefully you guys will subscribe and like. Anyway, I'll see you guys again next time.